Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here with you. Hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful to be with you today. Okay, so the last video that I did Christmas-wise was to show you uh, what you can do with some brown paper bags or any color paper bags that you can just make these fun little pockets. And some of you requested to know how I do the little notebooks and whatnot that go inside. So we're going to expand on that pocket idea today. So welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you are here. I hope that everything in your life is good. So let's just get going. And by the way, welcome to all of you who are new. I am happy you are here with us. Okay, so if you'll remember, this is what I showed you how to make. And I think this is the one that I made two. I made this one and then a Christmas one. And I also made something for those of you that are not into the Christmas thing, just to show you that really doesn't matter. You can do anything you want. And I'll have the references to this video in the description box below this video. So what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about and work on these little notebooks and these little glassine bags that I have altered to fit. Let me show you. La, 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 la. So I have two sizes that I have done that I like, and showing you kind of the difference between the two. This, of course, is created from something along these lines. You can buy these super cheap in the dollar store. You can buy them in Walmart, any type of, and usually they are very, very inexpensive. Although I have found some in the dollar store. It depends on the quality. The papers can be super, super thin. But you're not looking for, I mean, this is not going to be a gift for, you know, that you're going to keep forever kind of a thing. You know, use it up, get rid of it, whatever. And so all I have done to create this, and I'm not even going to show you how to do this simply because it's just way too simple. Although, I mean, we could do a video on it, but I want to focus a little bit more on the other one. And if you want to see this, I can do a video in the future on that. But basically, it's just gluing. It's just gluing papers, a paper or papers, you know, to cover the front. And then I cover the inside, and I cover this and cover this, and then just trim it. And you've got a fun, you know, you've got a fun little notebook. Now here, I covered this with a little bit of fabric. So you take something simple like this, and then you turn it into something that's, you know, it's just even more, you know, it's just even more enjoyable. So there you go. Now, I do want to spend a minute on these bags. And I do carry these in my Etsy shop, but you can get them, I'm sure, in many different places. These are Glassine bags, and I'm just trying to look. So I have a couple of different sizes that I'm working with. So I'm using, let's see, let me give you the dimensions. I should have had it on a little piece of paper that you could copy, but I don't. So the smaller one is 2 3/8 inches wide. This is the small bag. which has these. This is this size that we're going to work on. 2 3/8, and this bag is 1, 2, 3, 4 3/8 inches long, but we will trim off. But 2 3/8 width is the thing that you need to pay attention to. Okay, so, and then the larger bag is 3 3/4. 2 3/8, I said. I meant 2 3/4. 2 3/4. I apologize. 2 3/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. Duh. Okay, brain. Get with us. And the larger bag is 3 3/4 inches by 5 3/8. They may say 5.5. I don't know. But again, you want the width. 3 3/4 inches wide. Okay. So you can use it plain, or you can coffee or tea stain it, which I have done here on a couple of bags because I like that look. But you can use it just as it is. That's absolutely your choice, whatever you want to do. Okay, so now we're going to measure the little bag that you are, or the little book that you're going to be putting inside. So if I were covering this one, let's see, these are actually the same, basically the same width. This is just a little fatter, and it has square corners where this is a little skinnier, and it has rounded corners. And I have purchased both. So this is 3 1/4 inches wide. 3 1/4 inches wide on your little notebook, and 4 1/2 inches long height. Okay. So buttons on your shirt. So what did I say? 4 1/4? Did I say 4 1/4? 4 1/2. Oh, it's a day. I'm telling you, it's a day. If you want, and this again is just whatever you like, but I am going to get out my decorative scissors. You can cut it however you want. I am trimming it this way with my decorative scissors blade, but you can buy the scissors as well. And this can be used as a, we don't throw things away. Okay. So now we've got an adequate okay. So this fits really nicely. It's easy to open this, especially when we do our little punch. And to do that, I want to get a little scrap piece of paper, because when you are, and most of you probably already know this, but when you are punching, I think I'll go through both actually. But when you are using any of your little paper punches, when you use glassine, it is real thin, and so it does have a tendency to grab and not cut cleanly. And so if you just use a piece of scrap paper, something, give it a little bit more body, then it should be fine. And actually, I'm using up these bags. These are technically seconds because they've got little, you know, they come this way, although I go through them and I keep for myself the ones that have little teeny, what would you call them? Individual marks. um, so yeah. And then I sell the better ones. Although occasionally there may be one of these, but they're still easy to use. Okay, calm down, Rhonda. This fits in here. It does. It fits in there, I promise. So then you've got this fun little pocket, and I would also go ahead and just tack just a teeny bit of glue just to make sure it's just nice and tidy. I just like to tidy it up. It doesn't matter. That's up to you, but I just think it's, I don't know, I just think it's fun. I know, I'm weird. You already know I'm weird. And for those of you that are new, you'll learn I'm weird. But we have fun. We have fun here. Okay, now let's do a little bit of decorating. Let me show you some of these that I have already decorated, and then we'll do one together, and then we'll move on to the other bag. So this one, I have just put washi tapes and just a little sticker with some book page. Very simple. I covered, you know, the front and the back, and made it so that the image on the notebook shines through. This one, of course, is washi tape and a little bit of a cluster. This one I didn't do anything on the back side. Still really cute. This one I have a little teeny bow. I love those little teeny bows. And made a little cluster with that, and I have some different washi tapes here. And again, I've not done anything on the back on that one. This is washi tape with a little cluster. Let's see, here's another one. This one's done with blue. I've got some lace on this one and a little bit of washi. And then I've taken just a little flower that I've added here. Super cute, super cute. Covered the front and the back on this particular one. This one this was my own washi that I created, and this idea came from Rachel with Roxy Creations. And I've made a little cluster with some lace and some various elements here and a flower, a little poinsettia. Didn't cover the back on that one. And then one more where I have a little cluster here and have used the cheesecloth again and more washi tapes and done the back on this one. So you see there's a lot of different, you can also, another thing that you can do with these would be to use with a Mod Podge or a textile medium napkins. Those would be super fun images like that, thin tissue papers, that type of thing. That would be super easy, super fun. So let's just make one since we're here. Let's do a cluster, and I have a few of these left. I did a while ago, I did a little cluster. Oh, wrong season. That's a fall one. Okay. So I think this would be fun, and I thought what we might do to switch it up just a little bit would be to add, but I like the believe, so let's do one that doesn't have the believe, and let's put one of my seals. And I've done a few videos how to do these, and I will link those as well for you. But I thought this would be kind of a fun thing, decorative seal, and we could. I thought the green, but you know what? This, it actually might be better. Oh, that's, that's nice too. Okay, all right, let's audition. What do we like? Part of this will have to do with what we put on the background here. Now, if I put this on the background, I think the green would look better, But, say, for instance, if I want to do something like this, then I think the red would look better as well. We could do gold. There's a bunch of bees buzzing around. Do I have anything that's not a buzzing bee? Although it could be a bee for Christmas. We love honey. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, that's basically the same as that. Here's a little bit lighter, a little different green. Doesn't match that green though. But they don't have to match either. And here's a very neutral. That would be pretty as well. See, this is the trouble, guys. This is the trouble. This is what we run into. It can take forever just to decide. Oh, I just love just kind of yum, yum, yum. Oh my goodness. So, you guys, I had a fabulous time with Andrew here. It was so much fun. He is our youngest son, and he lives in Texas and is very happy there. He's single still, but he has his eyes on a lady that he is liking a whole lot. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And of course, if he's happy, we're happy. I did tell him though, this is my disclaimer, whatever. And she has a young daughter, little 3-year-old, and she's a cutie pie. She's adorable. And this lady is very pretty. I haven't met her yet, but anyway, I said, I will love her. It will be wonderful to have a new granddaughter if that works out that way. But just know this, if she breaks your heart, she won't be a favorite person to me. He's like, oh, okay, understood, Mom. And of course, I would never be mean. That's just, everybody has to do what they feel and is right and all of that. But I just tease him a little bit. And he knows I'm giving him a hard time. But it was just fun. It was just fun to, to get to see him and spend time with other family members. We have a son and daughter-in-law and a granddaughter that live here in town, and they're just, we love them so much. And of course, we love those that don't live here too, but we don't get to usually see them during the, is that too matchy-matchy? Oh no, I just really like it. I like them both. But would I like this as contrast? I don't know, that's kind of cool too. And let's not stop there. Let's not stop there. As long as we're playing, I mean, let's do a little bit. So the decorating of these bags, you guys, is just like almost too fun. I can just get lost here and it's like, you guys go do whatever. I'm just, I'm playing. Leave me be. So we'll just give this a try. And these are fairly sticky that I'm putting down, but you can always add a little bit of glue, to give it even better stickum. Stickum power. Stickum. I like that. Now see what a difference it makes just adding just that tiny little bit of green. Then that brings the greens out a little bit more. So I think I'm going to add another. And let's see, I've got a couple of these. I don't always use these little tiny ones. I don't know why exactly. I don't think about it. I'm not sure. But on a project like this, it's just so perfect. So, are you getting ready for the big day? Those of you that celebrate Christmas, are you ready? Is it coming along? Are you going crazy? How's it going? I would love to hear what you're up to. I have not been able to do as many videos as I would like to do with recent events. And I will tell you, I mean, we're doing good. We're good. I'm great. Physically feeling really good right now. I have my next infusion on Tuesday upcoming, and I'll be good for a day or so, and then I'll be down for a few days. Not horrible, but just really, really tired. So I'll be catching up on videos, watching. That's when I love to watch and catch up on YouTube videos and see what everybody's doing. And that's, I'm loving this now. Look at this, guys. Isn't that cute? Okay, yeah. Let's do it. So it's just, you just get started and it's just super fun. This is a project that you could just set yourself on up a little coffee table or TV tray or something like that and just be watching Christmas movies with your family and also working on some fun things this way, or in a bedroom or whatever. If you don't want people to know what you're working on, you can do it off by yourself. Hide. That was one of the things that back in the day, not recently, obviously, but when we were raising our children, I had in one of the houses that we lived in, there was an area that hubby blocked off that the kids couldn't go in. I only had like a crafting corner. It was in part of the dining room. And there wasn't a door closing on it, but there was a curtain. And it was like I was in there a lot in the evenings, sewing and doing, things for, I used to make all of our Christmas things that we gave away and for the kids and stuff. And it was like no, you can't peek in there. It was kind of exciting for the kids. They're like, oh, Mom's in that spot. Those are kind of fun memories. So, isn't that cute? Super, super simple. And it just so happens it will fit in this bag. So if you want to go all out, you can do one of those little mini notebook style. Great stocking stuffers, great for hostess gifts, any type, you know, for co-workers or whatever that you want to do. Put a little note. If you want to put a little money in there on a gift type thing, they can be done in different seasons, so that this could very easily be a spring, could be Valentine's, you know, could be anything that you want it to be. Flowers, floral, trees, animals, anything your heart desires. Okay, so let's move on to the little smaller notebook. Let me kind of set some of these over to the side, and we will work a little bit on this. This is not hard, and it is just a matter of putting a few little papers together, just a few little odds and ends. You're just basically making a tiny little junk journal, guys, with whatever papers you have, whatever is looking good to you. They can be the same. Like, for instance, you could do something with the same type of papers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's what you like. Let me give you the dimensions of this that will fit. And remember, again, you want to pay attention to the width of your bag. This is 2 3/4 inch wide, and I have trimmed it down to where it is 3 3/4 inches. And that is basically, so I basically have done 2.5 inches, so 5-inch wide papers, approximately, some different sizes, but nothing wider than 5 inches. And then the height, of course, nothing higher than 3.5 inches. Okay? Did that make sense? Hope so. Hope so. So on these little envelopes, decorating can be done the same way. You can put images. These have been coffee dyed. And what I have done here is I have gone ahead and put images, glued them on, and then I have coffee dyed, and then I've added washi tape. And let's see, I'm not going to show you that, but it's the same process as what I did on the one we just finished. The same process as what we did here, okay? Trimming it down to the size and cutting out a little thumb holder here, and then decorating however you want. There's so many different things. You could just have just a whole row of just little odds and ends, and just play with it and do some fun different things. Okay, so we're just going to put a little notebook together again. Okay, and I had a couple of things that were left over, and that's all I've got from little notebooks that I've done previously. These, you can see that I have edged them, but you don't have to. And I've got I don't want to put all of, oh, okay, that's one. All right. I'm just looking to see what I've got here. Okay, so for a cover of her, for a cover, la 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 la, do 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 do, and she was Valentine. Oh, my darling. Okay, these are the wrong size to be. I'm trying to find a little cover that I want to use. Oh, here's a, this is, what is this? Oh, cool. All right, well, let's just do it, my friends. Let's do it. We'll trim this down a little bit. This is too big. And we'll, come on, come on. As you can see, we ripped that, but that's okay. Because we're not perfect and we're like, this is good. All right, now I want 5 inches and, what did I say, 3.5? Ah, you guys, you gotta keep me straight. What is it? What is it? 5.5. La 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 la. Okay, there's one. 3.5 by 5. Okay. Sorry. I am just not. 3.5 and 2.5. Okay, so if I want to keep the same look, which I kind of do, we're going to tear that down, and that can be used for collaging very nicely. That will be a fun. We will keep those. And this will kind of be our opening page. Oh, I like that. That's kind of fun. So then it's just a matter of just folding some, you know, just making a little mini notebook here. You can get as simple or as fancy as you want. And there are no rules. The rules are, if you like it, then it's good. You can put however many pages you want in there as well. I don't do too many. Let me count. How many pages did I put in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a pretty good little size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's do one of these. A little bigger than the other one. 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We could, if we want to get super fancy, then we can go ahead and I can coffee dye. I can do a little bit more decorating, anything that I want that way. And here is where you can go ahead. You can staple the inside. You can just put a couple of little staples right there if you want. I am going to come over here to my sewing machine for just a minute, and I am just going to stitch down because that's what I like to do. And we'll just trim off these little guys. I was making some little bags, fabric bags. I hadn't done any of those things for years and years. And I was making them to put my grandchildren their ornaments, their Christmas ornaments this year in, which was kind of a fun thing. Okay, now, oh, you know what? I just have this. It's sitting on my desk. I'm not even sure where this particular one came from. It's Christmas. It's religious. Of course, you know, I like to combine them both. I love Santa Claus and I love religious. I just love the idea that people are kinder. That as a general rule, people think maybe a little bit more of each other than we do at the rest of the year. And wouldn't it be nice, you guys, seriously, if we could all, I mean, regardless of, and this really doesn't have anything to do with religion, that if we could all just determine to be nicer people, kinder people, and not just during the holiday season, but all year long, just to try to remember that everybody's got a story. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody needs forgiveness of things they've maybe done in their life that aren't the best. We just all need to befriend each other. I will tell you, I have just been amazed at our crafting community. I just love it so much. There's so many YouTubers that I follow and I just adore, that are my favorite. And that's one thing I have found, that when you love people, there's always more love. The love just grows. There's always room for more wonderful, amazing people in your life. And I have been so blessed. Okay, let's do a little, trying to keep this really, really simple because, that would be a good page, huh? Okay, well, we won't mess that one up then. Let's come here. Here's just a little bit. Yeah. Let's just play with this a little bit. I've got a mess here, guys. Oh, speaking of mess, when Andrew was here, our youngest, I asked him to bring something into the living room from my studio. It was on my desk. And I was directing him. I was hollering, you know how you do. And he's like, Mom! I'm like, what? Your studio's a mess. I just laughed and said, yes, I know. Thank you. And it is, because I've been working on, you know, little Christmas stuff, trying to get my journals out and working on trying to get all of the packages that we have to go to family in the mail by today. And the last package went off today. So it's been a madhouse because my hubby, my wonderful hubby, he's having his gallbladder taken out on Monday. And I have an MRI on my neck on Monday. And my infusion on Tuesday. And he's going to be laid up for a couple of weeks. And I'm usually down for, you know, a few days after my infusion. So we're just trying to get a whole bunch of things done before we're like no good for for anybody for a little while. So I just think this is cute. This is just cute, guys. And we'll even go so far as to, we'll add a little spine. You can do lace on these. You can do fabric. I mean, there is no limit to the fun that you can have with these tiny little booklets. They take a minute to make. They do. But if you're going to do 1 or 2, you know, do 6 or 7 or 10. And just gather your supplies and then just put them together. It'll go, you know, that'll make it go a lot faster. Now, I just want a little word or a little phrase or a little something here. So let's open this up and see what we've got. These small ones could work. Joy, manger. That could be nice. Oh, how about just Jesus? Too big. Nativity. There. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. We will just glue this on. I had to get me another glue book out, and I was trying to get something a little bit larger. So I have this old dictionary that I really haven't used this much as a dictionary as such. So, okay. Alrighty. That's wow. Wow. See the mess. Mess. That Ronda Winstead can really create a little dilly. Sorry for the cleanup, but it really does help to kind of, when you're kind of done with something, to just sort of set it aside, organize it a little bit, and then we can get our little pockets back together here. Okay, so we have, I didn't make a little small one, did I, on this one? So I think we'll go ahead and, oh, that's so cute. Look at this. Is that just adorable, guys? That's just so cute. Just the image itself. Super fun. And we can go ahead and put this in. You know what? Oh, it's getting way up there, but I want to do this. So I'm going to hold you for just a minute. I'm so sorry. I apologize ahead of time. For those of you that are like sick of me, you go right ahead and turn the video off right now. Thank you. Love you. We'll see you another time. For those of you that want just a teeny bit more, if I could find the Glassine bag, I was going to decorate it. What did I do with it? Plain bag, gonna decorate it. Just like this, remember? Oh, well, maybe I won't. Here we go. Okay, so, get all this out of the way. We're gonna put this in here. And I kind of want that to show through. So, I'm going to do this one super simple. Just to show you, I can. 3.5. Decorative, yeah. Okay. And the little thumb. We want a little thumb deal. And we need to do this. Slapping this together. I'm telling you. I do not work this fast, so I'm just really trying to. Woo-hoo! Okay. And this one I used a smaller punch because I didn't want to overdo the thumb little slot there. Come on. Sneak in there, sneak in there. So, what will we do on here? What will we do on here? La 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 la. Well, let's make it match. Let's just make it match. And this one, I'm going to continue. And I'm going to go ahead. Let me get it up there so you can see. I'm going to go ahead and take it, wrap it all the way around. I even just love that. This really doesn't need. I love that. That's the way it focuses on Mary and Jesus. I like that. Okay, I'm going to leave it. All right, my dears. That is going to be it for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me. I love you guys, and I enjoy every single minute that I'm able to be here. And just know that if I'm not here, that I'm doing okay. I might not be for a few days because of the infusion, and hubby can't really come in here and update you on me because he's going to be laid low for a couple of weeks. But after that, we're going to be great. It's going to be good to go. There's no problems. So love you and have a fabulous, fabulous rest of the day. All right. Bye now. Love you.